Welcome to Bible Telling. Bible telling is a comprehensive and interactive way to learn the Bible. Some say it's the best way to learn the Bible. It's not the best way to learn about the Bible or to learn what different ones say concerning the Bible. No, Bible telling is the best way to, learn the Bible. Suddenly, an angel appeared before him. It said, "Zechariah, your prayers have been answered. Elizabeth will bear you a son, and you are to call his name John." Zechariah said, "How can this be? My wife and I, we're too old to have children." We have decided that when I tell the stories to you, we're not going to use a lot of special effects. We simply want you to hear the story simply told, using hand gestures, facial expressions, pausing, all the many things that you do when you simply tell a story. They found a place in a shepherd's cave, a stable. And that night, Mary delivered the child. Messiah was born. You should learn the story the same way, or you should tell the story in the same way you tell what you had for breakfast. You looked at the breakfast, and then you simply tell what you looked at. That is how you tell a Bible story. You look at it and then tell what you see. There was a certain Pharisee, a leader of the Jews, by the name of Nicodemus. He came to him by night and said, "Teacher, we know you are from God because of these miracles." Jesus got right to the point. He said, "Unless you are born again, you will not see the kingdom of heaven." So we help you do that by giving you what we call storyboards. These are mental pictures. We use hand gestures and mental pictures and certain words to give you the essential facts. It's the skeleton of the story. It is the outline. And then you fill in the details as you tell the story. This story, the new birth. A lot of people know this story, but they can't tell it in the detail that you're about to learn it. So let's get right into the storyboard. You have the temple. And then you have, and what I do, I have this hand holding a whip, and I put my hand on the back of an animal. Now, it's all just one action. So you have the temple, and Jesus drives out the animals. He turns over the tables, tells those with selling the doves to leave. And anytime you learn a storyboard, you need to make it your own. Change different things to fit how you think rather than how this storyboard goes. Anytime you have a conversation, you have to have a little bit more. And this 75% of the Bible is written in story form. So if you're going to learn the Bible, you must learn the stories of the Bible. Then Jesus looked over and saw 6 large stone water pots. Each one could hold 20 to 25 gallons. He said to the servants, "Go fill those water pots all the way to the top." They did as they were told. When they filled it all the way up, they looked to him for further instructions. He said, "Now, draw some out and take it to the governor of the feast." But the first part has all kinds of conversation going back and forth. So most of the storyboard dwells right there. As we get into the story, there's a few things that if you understand, it'll kind of help you get through this one. First of all, most stories do not have more than 3 new names. This one has 4 and actually 5. And who I am. You would ask me, and I would give you living water. She was surprised. She says, "You have no bucket And the well is deep. Are you greater than Jacob who gave us this well? Most of this storyboard that I am going to teach you has to do with the conversation between Jesus and the woman at the well. So I've broken that down into 3 areas. You have water, and just put your hands together, and that just shows like you're holding water in your hands. The man said, "Sir, please, if you don't come quickly, my son will die." Jesus had compassion on him and said, "Go your way. Your son lives." After he was done, he said, "Simon, go out a ways and cast out the nets." Peter said, "Lord, we have fished all night long and we have not caught anything. But if that's what you want, I can cast out a net." So Peter cast out a net and immediately caught a huge school of fish, so large it started ripping apart the net. He called out, "James, John." So the way the story is crafted, learned, experienced, and shared, that is Bible telling. So again, welcome to Bible Telling, and we'll chat with you next time.